So this could be a major breaking story if true, okay? This is from, well, it's comicbook.com. I don't trust comicbook.com, especially when it comes to anime, but they have gotten some things right before. So the rumor now is Thomas Hayden Church, the same guy who played Flint, aka the Sandman, in Spider-Man 3 from Sam Raimi, has claimed that he's heard rumors that Sam Raimi might do another Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Basically, Spider-Man 4. When I first saw this headline, it was on Twitter, and when they said Spider-Man 4, I'm thinking, okay, well, which Spider-Man 4? Are we talking about the fourth movie in the MCU version of Spider-Man 4? You know, like continuing the Tom Holland verse? Because that's also a development, right? That's also coming. I believe that the story was that Tom Holland signed it for another 3 movies. So it sounds like that's on the way. But this is not that. This is another Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire as the lead. I'm telling you right now, people have been waiting for this since 2007. I know that Spider-Man 3 was not well received. There were rumors back then. If you remember, in 2009, Sony Pictures announced that the fourth Spider-Man movie, which was supposed to have, I remember hearing the rumor it was supposed to have the Lizard or Hydro Man as the villain. That was the rumor. There's also a rumor about Craven being the villain. Well, this is way back when. That was way back. 2009, the internet was even different back then. But Sony announced it was coming 2011, and it never came. Instead, they chose in 2012 to reboot Spider-Man and introduce the Amazing Spider-Man universe with, of course, Andrew Garfield donning the suit and playing Peter Parker. Now they're saying that Spider-Man, and by the way, y'all, if you've been following my channel, I have been saying this since No Way Home came out. The fact that they haven't begun production on Spider-Man 4 with Tobey and Amazing Spider-Man 3 boggles my mind, because those two characters in particular were so well received in No Way Home. There were people in the movie theater who were screaming when they came out. There were people crying in that movie theater, yo. Because you got to understand, I saw Spider-Man 1. I was pretty much a teenager. But there's a lot of people who saw Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 and literally grew up with those movies. People younger than me. Some of you guys watching the video right now are younger than me, and to you, like, your comic book movies, even though the previous generation always loved Batman 89 and Superman 78, those are also classics. A lot of kids from this generation, even before Iron Man and the MCU, loved the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and to this day they hold up. I reviewed all the Spider-Man movies on the channel, including Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. So seeing Tobey come back to play that version of Peter Parker, maybe Kirsten Dunst can come back and play an older Mary Jane. Maybe they're going to have, their daughter possibly be in the story. I mean, there's a lot of things that fans want, and I'm just shocked that Sony hasn't capitalized on it yet, because literally, like, it's money in the bank, dude. If Spider-Man No Way Home did over $1 billion, it did very well, right? If that movie did so well, why not? And I hate to say it, because I've been talking a lot about comic book movies and how they're milking them and they're overexposed. I've been talking about that, and that stands. But No Way Home was the outlier. No Way Home was the one that still performed well. No Way Home was the one that proved that all the Peter Parkers, whether it be Tobey, whether it be Andrew, whether it be Tom, they all still have a connection with the audience. Way deeper than Captain Marvel or even like Nick Fury. These characters are super beloved, and if they're going to come back and make a fourth Spider-Man movie, it says right here in this article, Raimi has long been attached to a fourth Spider-Man project, with Sony pushing the film into pre-production. That was back in 2009, and he said he's down to return after shooting a multiverse project like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. He said, I've come to realize after making Doctor Strange that anything is possible, really anything in the Marvel Universe, any team-ups. Raimi said last year when asked for about another possible Spider-Man sequel, I love Tobey, I love Kirsten Dunst, I think all things are possible. I don't really have a story or a plan. I don't know if Marvel would be interested in that right now. Come on, bro, they love money. They love money. I don't know what the thoughts are about that. I haven't really pursued that. It sounds beautiful, even if it wasn't a Spider-Man movie. I'd love to work with Tobey again in a different role. And the thing is, y'all, Spider-Man is immune to flopping, I feel. Unless they make a bad movie. Like, if they make a terrible movie, it's going to flop. But if they make a good Spider-Man 4 with a good script and a good story, the movie will also do $1 billion. I'm very confident in that, yo. People love Spider-Man. Look how much money Across the Spider-Verse made. This is the way to go. This is the way to go. Let's see if they do it. Anyways, y'all, what do you think about the possible news of Spider-Man 4 coming soon? We'll talk in the next video.